Hello, this is Scot, Conway, PhD, JD, 8th degree Black Belt, Language of Emotions 101A and 101B, with an emotional genius moment. I'm also the author of the book Emotional IQ, but today we are talking about hopelessness. Hopelessness in the category of emotions of duplication and emotions of change. You think hopelessness is an emotion of duplication? Do that again. Or is that an emotion of change? Do something different. Something must change. Something must change. Hopelessness, obviously, is an emotion of change, but it's a narrow emotion of change. When I say the short definition of hopelessness is, it's hopeless. What the it is very important, because this is the complete definition that shows you how narrow this is. Hopelessness, exactly what I'm doing, exactly the way I'm doing it, will never produce the outcome I desire. Exactly what I'm doing, exactly the way I'm doing it, will never produce the outcome I desire. That is the message of hopelessness. The self-protection reaction is to give up. It makes you want to quit. It makes you want to quit because you don't want to keep on doing the thing that isn't working. But what hopelessness requires as a proper response is just a little bit of creativity. If hopelessness means exactly what I'm doing, well then take a look at what am I doing? Can I do this a little different? Can I try something different? Exactly the way I'm doing it. Can I do what I'm doing a little bit different? So if I'm trying to get out a door, I've got 3 doors here. If I decide I want to get out the door, I want to leave through that door. Well, I happen to know, personally, that door's locked. So I might decide, okay, I want to get outside. So I'm going to go to that door, and I'm going to go to the door exactly what I'm doing, trying to get through that door exactly the way I'm doing it. I'm going to push. Didn't it open? So what do? Well, then I'm going to pull. And I'm going to jiggle it. And I'm going to try to slide it. Whatever it looks like might be a reasonable way for the door to open. And at some point, when I'm pushing, my emotion clicks in and says, that's not working. Exactly what you're doing, exactly the way you're doing it is not going to give you the outcome you want. You're not going to get outside by pushing on this door. So you go, okay, well, let me try pulling. Let me try sliding. Is there a knob to turn? Is there a latch I need to do? What do I need to do? And once I've exhausted what seems to be my reasonable things I can try at that door, then it clicks back to, okay, I've done exactly this. I've gone to that door to try to get out that door. Exactly which way I've done all the ways I can quickly think about isn't producing the outcome I want. So now I need to go back and change what I'm doing. Okay, well, let me try the next door. Let me go to the next door. Then I go to push, and it doesn't open. I go to pull. Oh, there it goes. Now I can go out. So exactly what I was doing, going to that door, exactly what I was doing, pushing first, wasn't working. Then I pull. Ah, there I go. Now I can produce the outcome I desire. That quick illustration tells you a lot about hopelessness. You just keep looking for alternatives. You keep changing up exactly how you're doing. When you run out of exactly how you're doing, good, then change exactly what you're doing. And then do that a whole bunch of different ways. At some point, you might reach that place where, you know, I'm going to need to kind of step outside the box here. I might need to come up with some creative things. I might need to get some help. I might need to do things that might not be normal and natural for me to do. I might decide at some point the outcome I want isn't worth what it's going to take. So I'm going to change my outcome. I'm no longer going to be determined to get outside there. I'm just going to wait for someone else to come get me because someone else is supposed to be here in an hour anyway. So there's ways you can change it. There's goals you might even give up on. So sometimes you need to change your outcome. And that's part of dealing with hopelessness. Exactly what I'm doing, exactly the way I'm doing it, will never produce the outcome I desire. This is Scot Conway with an emotional genius moment. I am the teacher of Language of Emotions 101A and 101B. You give me 24 hours, I will make you an emotional genius. I'm also the author of Emotional IQ, and I will see you next time. Thank you.